With Early On, we problem solve with families on developmental delays.
Arlo has come really far, which is really exciting.
We give the parents the strategies. We're just really there to help support and coach the families.
Early On, something our whole community should know about.
Early On is Michigan's system for helping infants and toddlers who have a developmental delay, such as a speech delay, or another delay that they possibly were born with, such as cerebral palsy or Down syndrome.
We're learning a lot more about brain growth. If you're able to catch kids up by the time they are school age, they obviously are not missing class, they don't have to be pulled out of class and continue learning in the elementary school system.
The Early Childhood Services Department here at the Ottawa Area Intermediate School District offers robust early childhood opportunities for children and families. Early On is a resource for families who qualify that's free, and it comes to work with parents directly where you are.
Arlo was 14 months old, and I noticed he wasn't really saying anything. He wasn't even saying mama yet. I talked to the pediatrician, and they said, well, you could contact Early On, and then Marcy comes twice a month, and that's when things really got started.
Do you remember what animal that was?
Yes.
The cat. You found it. Oh. What's that cat doing?
Baby.
Sleeping. There's an ing word right there. So he does have some ing words. Yeah.
Once a child qualifies for Early On, we do something called an individualized family service plan, where we sit with the family as a team and we talk about all the child's strengths and then the child's needs. So one of the first strategies that worked fabulous with Arlo was offering him more choices. So when you give a choice, he then is using his words to communicate with us.
Arlo and Marcy had a really good relationship right off the bat. It's kind of amazing they went from less than a year ago. Our goal is to say 50 words. Now we're working on putting together 3 to 4 word phrases so I can actually talk to my child. That's really exciting.
We always offer a play group to our families, and that's just a great opportunity for them to get some socialization skills, and they can see all of our therapists at one time here in the classroom.
Do you want to feed the caterpillar an apple or a cupcake? What is that? Cupcake! Good, using your words.
Kids learn best from their peers, so he needs to be around other kids his age and see what they're doing, and our goal is that he will imitate those kids and learn from what they're doing and start doing new things himself.
ISD has staff throughout the county providing the supports to those children and families. You don't get an owner's manual when you have a child about what developmental milestones they should be hitting and when, and so that's where Early On really supports the families in helping get them to that next developmental milestone, whatever that might be.
So I really think, depending on that testing, it's going to be the exiting or that walk-in speech part. With that being said, our next visit that we schedule, we'd like to start that testing. He really is kind of on that border, so he could qualify and he could not qualify. So we'll see how that goes.
I always say it takes a village. You know, when you're raising a child, sometimes you need help, and that's what we're here for. Early On works very closely with all of the local school districts. We really help with those families who are still needing some more support, set up services with their local school districts.
It is so important to ask for services to see if you qualify, because special ed is not meant to be a forever thing for every child. Early On is there to give your kids the tools to make the progress to be able to catch up. I think that's fantastic because Arlo and I can do more together.